Hey everyone, how are you? It's Laurie and I'm here to do a you and them reading. This is about you and whoever is on your mind. This could be a romantic partner, a friend, a family member, a neighbor, a coworker, an enemy. I don't care who it is. This is about you and them and the energy surrounding the situation. So what I'm going to do here is put out your energy on this side, their energy over here, and the combined energy between the two of you in the middle. Okay, now if we get going along and you realize this is your energy, that's your person's energy, please feel free to flip it. I have pre-shuffled the deck. I'm going to shuffle them quickly here. I've pre-shuffled all the decks, but I do like to do that in front of you so that you know that there is no setups here. Okay, all right, so Spirit, what is our viewers' energy here in the recent past? No further back than, say, 30 days. What's their current energy towards this relationship? And their near future energy towards this relationship, no further than a month into the future, roughly. Okay? Doesn't have to be exact. All right. We're going to go ahead and get your person that's on your mind. We'll see what their energy is. And what have we got here? Spirit, can you give us the person's energy here no further than a month into the past towards this relationship, this situation, whatever this relationship is? Their current energies towards this relationship and their near future energies towards this relationship. No, not much more than 30 days into the future, please. All right, let's go ahead and get the combined energy between you and your person here. Let's see what's going to come out here for you. In the recent past, preferably no further than 30 days back, please, Spirit. The combined energy between these two people. The current energy between these two people. And the near future energy, no further than a month into the future, please, Spirit. All right, let's go ahead and start over here. Take a look at your energies. My camera looks crooked. We'll just make the cards straight. All right. So in the recent past, you had the Knight of Cups. You had the Five of Pentacles. And you had the Hanged Man. Now, I'm getting that maybe somebody came towards you. This person came towards you with some sort of offer, but it was really, really lacking and asking you to sacrifice more than you were willing to give here. This is not a full cup of love that was offered. Now, this is your energy. This is your perception of the situation, but this could also have been you offering somebody something where you saw that they were lacking and you wanted to make a sacrifice for them, okay? So maybe you said, I see your need here, I'll go without so that you can have. Now that's self-sacrificing, and that's good to a degree as long as you're not constantly doing that, especially if you're doing that in every relationship. That's not good. All right, let's take a look at your person's energy in the recent past. What were they feeling and thinking? Oh boy. Five of Swords, the Devil, and then the King of Swords. They did not appreciate your offer. They did not appreciate your offer. Okay. And if this was the person offering you something, yeah, it was definitely self-centered, more about them than it was about you. And that may be why you're like, this is lacking. This does not have enough substance here. You're asking too much of me. Now, your person over here feels the same way about this. In the recent past, they felt like they were being manipulated. Like maybe you weren't looking at them from their point of view, that it was all about you. Now, again, this is not a judgment zone. I don't care who's doing what here. I'm simply relaying the information. All right, so better than Planet Fitness here. You do not have to work out. There is no judgment, okay? Let's see what the combined past energy was here. Obviously, you're still in a relationship to some degree here, so I'm assuming something was mended. On your part, how you dealt with this person, Four of Pentacles. You kind of said, you know what, I need to protect myself here. I'm going to hold my own. You've got the Four of Pentacles. On your person's side, they've got the Emperor, and it looks like they may have won, okay? And I don't want to put that out there that way, but that's how they feel. Like, they're the boss. They're the one with all the authority. They're the one with all the control. They won. Okay, and they're looking at you, and you've got your back to them, and you're just holding your own. Okay, I'm getting a parent and child energy here too. So if you're in a battle with one of your children, even if it's an adult children, this is not a good energy surrounding this situation. Okay, I'm getting somebody's ego here is definitely in the way. Now, I can't tell exactly who it is. Now, it looks like it's coming from this side, but I'm not getting that. I'm hearing that this person on this side is feeling like it's coming from over here. But this person over here feels like they've sacrificed everything for this person, and they're just here to protect themselves. This is definitely an unusual you and them reading. Let's see what the end result was here between the two of you. The Knight of Pentacles. Nothing's moving. Nothing's changing. The same offer is still on the table. I'm getting here that somebody's ego, and maybe it's both energies, you're just not willing to budge. In the past, you were not willing to change. What did that lead to? What's the current energy here? On your part, we have the death, the ending, the transformation, the Ace of Cups, healing, moving on. Oh, look at you go. All right, I'm getting here that you're saying this is the end. I'm not doing this anymore. I need to heal. I need a fresh start. I'm moving away. I've got to continue to have hope for the future. All right, so your current energy is like either things change now or forever hold your peace because I'm going to move on. I'm going to heal from this. I've made this is my last offer, is what I'm hearing with this Ace of Cups. You may make one more attempt to salvage this relationship, this situation, whatever it is, but you are ready to move on. You're ready to heal. You do not want to continue living your life the way you're living it. All right, let's go ahead and see what your person's current energy is. The Magician, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Cups. They're really worried that you're going to take your money and run, that they're going to take what they need and leave, that that's what they're fearing. That's what their current energy is. With the Magician there, and then the Nine of Swords, they've got a lot of fears about resources, about money, about abundance, about what they have. I think that they feel like they have a good relationship with you. They want peace. They want harmony. They want to be able to see eye to eye, but they don't think you can do this. They oh my gosh, you guys are just, neither one of you is really honestly stopping long enough here to realize both of you are human, both of you are divine creatures, and both of you have your own experiences here. This really does feel like a parent-child or two adults who are not acting like adults. All right, so there's a lot of fear on your person's part, okay? They also fear that they're going to be alone forever, that nobody understands them, that they're very different. They also feel, I am getting a bit of an ego over here, okay? But I'm also getting just a touch over here. There's much more coming from this direction. This feels very immature. Codependent energy here. My way is the only way. I don't know how else to see this. Now, I do want to point out with this Emperor here, in the past energy, they could have been your boss. Okay. And if you were involved in a relationship with a boss or somebody who had authority over your decision-making processes, you're leaving that behind in the current energy. You're saying, no, I need to reclaim my authority here. I'm moving on. I need to heal. I need to let go. I've got dreams. Yeah, I do feel like whoever's over here has made the sacrifices, has done what can be done. But at this point, there just is no forward movement in this relationship. All right, let's see what we have currently combined on your part. Self-worth, Queen of Pentacles. You're focusing on knowing that you don't deserve this. You deserve good things. You deserve happiness. You need to be recognized and valued. You're not going to keep giving yourself freely to be abused or treated poorly. All right, let's see what your person's energy is. 8 of Wands. They want to hear back from you. I feel like you may have already withdrawn your energy in the current energy. Yeah, it feels like you're focusing on yourself, taking care of yourself, building your self-esteem back up, focusing on healing, letting go, having a fresh start here. And they're just waiting to hear from you. They're not doing anything. They're just overthinking. They're worrying. They know that they have probably lost you. They really feel this energy. All right, let's see what is at the heart of this whole message here. The 2 of Swords, lack of communication. Lack of communication. Not having all the information. And what I'm getting here is you, this person in the 2 of Swords is looking towards your side. Okay, here I'm not looking at the past or future, but this is the energy of all eyes are on you, waiting for you to make the decision. It's ultimately your choice here. Difficult situation, I will say that. I'm sorry that you're having to go through this. There's a lot of love here. I mean, you have definitely opened yourself up to this situation. But as healthy as you marched in with a cup of love, your current energy is saying, I'm going to march out with the ending in sight. Okay? A new day is dawning here. Look at how these 2 cards even look similar. The Knight of Cups and the Death card. And this is the traditional tarot deck here. All right, let's go ahead and see what the near future energy is on your part. Where's this heading? 9 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Oh, and the World card in reverse. And it's funny because when I was shuffling this deck, I was like, yeah, I take reversals. I don't have a problem with that. So that told me that there was going to be at least one reversed card in here. And it just means that with this 9 of Cups, you're focused on your happiness. Okay? I feel like something, an idea, a plan, a strategy of how to get through this difficult situation. I mean, it has come to you. Okay, if you look at these 2 cards, the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, they have a lot of gold and yellow in them. And in tarot, yellow and gold means clarity, happiness, joy, fun, not darkness, not like, not even neutrality, which is the blue sky. Okay. Yeah, and purple is about healing. And look, I mean, even the Magician, the light in the background, the color in the background is not as bright as this gold that we're getting here with these 2 cards. So here in the near future, you're about to come up with a good solution that if you can keep you and your person on the same page, just you 2 talking about this, not letting any distractions interfere, a good plan, a good strategy can keep that door open. Okay, it can keep it from ending this relationship. That's what the World in reverse means. This is closing the door. You've traveled this road as far as you can go down it. Now it's time to close the door on it and step onto a new path, a new world, a new life. But it came out in the reverse. And it came out in the reverse with the card of strategy, of planning, of communication between two people and keeping everyone else and everything else out of it. And I do feel like keeping the ego out of it, keeping those, well, my mother said, and I'm getting that from this side over here, or so-and-so said, or it's expected that we do this, or these are the laws, or these are the rules. You know, somebody over here is very strict, very rigid, like life is black and white for them, okay? And yeah, I mean, to have the Devil here and the Nine of Swords with the Five of Swords, they also have a very sharp tongue. So they may speak, and when they speak, it comes out like a, you know, whip lashing. You know, all right. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what your person's energy is in the near future. Now, you've found a strategy here that you're hoping will keep this door open, that you can keep this relationship going. What are they feeling? Justice, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Awesome. You guys get on the same page here. Okay? They feel like they have been vindicated. They feel like you have been treating, that you are going to be the solution. Whatever you've come up with is fair. It's just. It's doable. Okay? It helps everybody to work together to build the Ten of Pentacles here. That ultimate long-term happiness, stability, security. Again, I keep getting very like childlike energy here, or a parent-child situation here, a very immature energy over here. But they feel that you have been fair with them with this strategy, with whatever you come up with in the future. Okay? And everything's more peaceful, more stable. Yeah, oh my goodness. I am getting, again, a parent-child relationship, even though I'm focused on love and romance. And this is coming out as like neighbors, a difficult neighbor, but I'm also getting a very difficult child here. And what I'm getting, what I just got, which really made me kind of like pause, was that you're trying to write your will, and this one child is like, I'm the oldest, I deserve, or I'm the one who's taken care of you. This is for me. This is, you know what? And it's like, that shouldn't even be on their mind at this point. They should be grateful for whatever comes your way. But it looks like you're going to leave something behind here. You may tell them, hey, I'm done. I'm moving on. And maybe that's what they're fearing here, is that you're moving on and leaving them in the dust, not getting anything. So you come back here with something that makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel happy, and it's a good strategy. Over here, this also keeps the doors open, keeps the relationship going, okay? They feel like whatever you've decided is good. It's fair, okay? Now they can see how they can work with you, work with their siblings, work with whoever to bring about that ultimate happiness. And they can see how they will benefit from this in the long run. Even if it's not about a will, that was a good analogy of how to express this message. All right, let's see what your combined energy is when you're dealing with this person in the near future. See, the Hermit, you come out of this with the solution. You figure it out. You've got the answers. You've got control here. And you find, the Hermit always finds the solution that is best and most balanced for everyone. It doesn't mean everyone's going to get equal amounts. It just means it's going to be as fair and as equitable and harmonious as it can be for everybody involved. This is overarching. So like a neighborhood might benefit from the solution you come up with, not just the neighbor. Okay? This child is not the only one who's going to benefit from this. It's going to be the whole family who benefits from it, and not just the immediate family, the long-term family. All right, you get it. Let's go ahead and see what their energy is when they think about you in this near future. Ace of Wands. They want to make a peace offering here. Okay? They want to hand control back to you. They're giving you that authority, where back here they thought they were the boss. They thought they were the one in control here. All right, that's good. This is like peaceful. Let's see what the end result is here. The 9 of Pentacles. Everybody's happy. There's more than enough for you, and there's more than enough for them. Okay, now the trust is being rebuilt. Beautiful energy here. What an awesome outcome to this situation here. And I really, this is probably the most unusual you and them reading, and maybe it's because I haven't done one in about 2 months. So this was very unique. Again, this can absolutely be romantic, okay? Friends, neighbors, children, parents, whatever, co-workers, take it however it resonates for you. All right, we're going to get you an oracle message here, and it is going to be the Whispers of Love, if I can find the deck. Where did you go? Huh. All right, the deck had fallen over. That's all. I just didn't realize it. All right, let's go ahead and see what we've got going on here for you. What is the Whispers of Love oracle message here? Romance. Okay, so if this is about romance, lavish the ones you love with personal attention and affection. And you know what I'm getting from this? It ties into yesterday's 12 houses reading. Somebody needs attention. Somebody feels left out. Somebody feels ignored, not appreciated. It can come out in the form of self-centeredness, narcissism, being spoiled. And really, it's just a cry on their part for attention, to be recognized. And I'm not saying their behavior is acceptable in any way, shape, or form, but you get it. You get it, and you're giving them the attention and love that they need. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have in the book here. That's card 25, by the way. And it says here, quality time is needed, whether it's romantic or any other situation. Okay, whether you are in or between relationships, do something special that adds romance to your life. And what I'm getting from that is, do something that makes you feel good. What makes you feel happy? All right. If you happen to be single, it is important to do something for yourself. What do you consider romantic? Is it an intimate meal or flowers given or received? If you are in a relationship, do something for your person. If you are single, buy yourself something, flowers, take a candlelit bath, or pamper yourself with your favorite foot cream or whatever. All right. As you treat yourself, imagine how happy you feel, as if you are not just doing this for yourself, but for a special moment or person in your life. In this card, we see a picturesque mermaid dancing with her partner. They only have eyes for each other. It is important to prioritize yourself and your relationships. Try to make romance a consistent practice, even if it's just for yourself. Make yourself happy. It may not sound romantic to schedule dates with someone once or twice a month, but there will be benefits to you and them in more ways than you can realize. All right. And again, it's about giving that attention. Somebody here needs the attention. You have it. You feel like you've offered it over and over and over again and have not been getting what you need from this situation. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be romance. This could be a neighbor who keeps demanding your attention, is not compassionate towards you, is not even nice, okay? Demanding, manipulative. But if you take care of yourself, you will deal with this situation much better. All right, let's go ahead and get another oracle message here. Yeah, we'll get you a Queen of the Moon oracle message. You've got resistance, card 25 and card 25. Both of them are card 25. So 7, 7. Sevens are luck. Let's get the angel number book. Card number 77. Card number 77. Angel number 77. Okay, so there's a card out there. Someone's got it on their table. 77. And it says, calm your fears. You are supported. The fears you have may not go anywhere anytime soon, but those fears do not have to control you, and you know it. Your angels are reassuring you that they give you their full support. So go ahead, work on calming your own fears today. Look at this, by taking a bath, going on a nature walk, or simply enjoying a cup of tea or a moment of peace. All right, and in that moment is where that solution comes to you. That strategy, the plan to deal with whatever this is. All right, let's go ahead and get you some yes or no answers here. If you are new, these are yes or no cards, and they have messages on here. If you want, you can take just the yes or no. You can take just the oracle message, or you can take both. Or, because you have free will, you can let go of it all and not take any part of it. All right, so the first answer, yes or no, is no. The hurricane of passion subsides. You see the true state of things. So you open your heart to the many unique opportunities before you. And you are the one who crushes the coal into the diamonds. Is there any better accomplishment than that? Okay. Yeah. You find the solution. You take a difficult situation under pressure and handle it beautifully and turn it into something that's going to be admired by you and this person or those around you. Answer number 2, yes or no. What will that be? It is a yes answer, and it says inner harmony, a sense of freedom, happiness, and joy. There will be feelings of complete freedom, liberation, and self-sufficiency, which is what the 9 of Pentacles is here for you. There will be incredible luck that comes to you as a generous reward because of your sincere intentions and your worthy efforts. This is a happy ending to a situation and a cause for genuine pride and celebration. See, you find the solution here. Beautiful. Let's see what answer number 3, yes or no, is. All right, it is a yes answer, and it says, fate is going to lend you a hand by providing you with the most favorable inspiration. This could include good luck in your affairs and a chance to improve your situations in a very unexpected way. There will also be success, however, not without some stress first. No success worth having is ever stress-free. No success worth having is completely stress-free. That's what creates the desire for improvement, for that success. Without the stress, you wouldn't even have a situation. All right, ouch. I'm stuck to my seat. Let's go ahead and get the Lenormand deck out here and see what's going to come out for you. You've got the main woman, feeling vulnerable, card 29. There's an opportunity here. It will require an element of vulnerability, putting yourself out there, putting an idea out there, and possibly receiving like backlash from it. But you will make up. You will kiss and make up. Okay, so you've got card 29, now you got 9. What we have here is the Ace of Wands. No, Ace of Spades is swords. So the truth. Okay, speaking your truth and being vulnerable with that is going to bring about success, reconciliation, recognition. You've got the Queen of Swords there. the person who is respected, okay, because of the truth. So this is words. This is definitely conversations. What else have we got here? Overcoming the obstacles. You've got card 21 now, which is a 3. And that is the 8 of Wands. Communication to overcome the mountain. To get over the obstacles that you may be facing. Beautiful. One more. And yeah, see, it's about houses, homes, families. King of Cups. Emotional satisfaction. And the last one here is the card 37. It is the cuckoo clock. The clock with a lot of gears, a lot of moving parts. But when they all sync up, then out comes that chime that says everything is good. What do they say? In the old movies, they would have somebody going around and lighting each of the street lamps. All's well that ends well. Something like that. All right. So that's what I'm getting from that card right there. It all syncs up. It comes together. It's beautiful. Let's see what the romance angels are saying here. Even though this may or may not be a romantic situation, let's see what the romance angels have to say about this. Nothing. They're quiet today. Now they're just getting it ready. There it is. Calling in your soulmate. So that means you're calling in alignment. You're calling in the meeting of minds, the melding of minds, okay? Your prayers, your affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you together. Beautiful. So you're calling in your soulmate. Now that could be romantic. Absolutely. Could be your romance partner. But definitely you find the solution to whatever situation you are currently in. And that brings alignment with it. All right. Express your love. So make sure you're talking and communicating about how you feel. Go ahead and make that energy or make that romantic gesture. Romance is coming out here twice now, okay? But it's, even if you're feeling vulnerable, feeling nervous, feeling like they're going to blow up at you, make the gesture, okay? Use caution if you're in a weird situation. But anyways, flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to those around you, and that can lighten things up. That bright gold background of both the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. All right, what else have we got here? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, you both experience more love in your present moments. Love it. So this is a very good, balanced, healthy, harmonious ending, solution to this. All right, let's see what we've got here. You know, I'm getting a message of a neighbor cutting down trees or killing your plants or something there that was like, it encroached on you, and yet they didn't see that anything they did was wrong. All right, let's see what we've got here. Trust. I love it. This has been the theme for the readings for the last few days. This situation is calling for you to have faith that a solution will be found. Okay? And it is. So just stay faithful. Just trust. You'll get through this. All right, let's do the letter dice. We have Anita, Abigail, Fabio, Hannah, Gorgon, Gonzo, Fonda, Phoebe, Phoenix, Isabel, India, Finley, Finn, Bill, Binny, nope, Binjay, B-I-N-J-A-Y, Binjay, Chandra, Iris, I'm hearing Indianapolis, Ohio, Page. I don't know. Zin, X-I-N, Ian, Olivia, Amaro. Nope, I'm saying that wrong. Amori. All right. April, Gail, Gabriel. Africa is coming through again. That's been coming out a lot lately. Raphael, Reagan, Nana, okay, Knoxville, Ona, Anna, something about an IQ. All right. August or August, Fen, Pheasant, Benjamin, Bonnie, Boppy, Gigi, Ginger, Gerard, David, Don, can't quite get that one, sorry. Yasmin, Yo-Yo, Giovanni, New York, New Hampshire, Bequeath, Bethany, Brad, Brass. I'm getting like top brass, military, definitely military coming through there. Hoya, Choi, Rhonda, Rhode Island, Rosalita, Orion, Riley, Oriel, Oregon, Gaylord, Ghana, Wagner, Winnie, Wendy, Hibachi. That's a grill, isn't it? A type of grill. Okay, whatever. Foe, Owen. And that's what I've got for you guys. Bye.